Hello there, my fellow groaners. Welcome along to episode number 18. Salutations, everybody. In this episode, all your favourites return once more. Yes or BS rolls around again. And I've also got the gift of another little section. I've had inspiration. And I've came up with a new section to you, my dear Groany crew. But instead of let's dilly-dally, we're going to move on and go straight in with my 3 groans of the week. Groan number 1, being late. When you're on time for an appointment, etc, etc, then it seems like the forces of the galaxy converge to stuff you over and you find yourself becoming later, then eventually the appointment time passes and you realise you're exceedingly late. This summed up Tuesday just gone, where I was there for a dentist appointment. Nothing went right. I hate being late. Rule number 2, forcing drink on people. When you've told someone you've had enough to drink, yet they try and ply you with more. Not only would you not enjoy it, like myself, but it's a waste of the fluid and their money. If someone says to you they've had enough to drink, it means they have had enough to drink. Groan number 3, it's my own stupidity. Well, this is a fab one on my own behalf. I was brushing my teeth the other day, all was going brilliantly well, and then just for extra freshness, I gargled with mouthwash. For some reason, I inhaled and coughed at the same time, causing 2 things. Me to almost swallow the mouthwash, and then launch it out of my nose. I've never cried over the sink before. It really hurt. Yep, I am a legend of stupidity, it would seem. Now that's my groan load lightened for this week. Let us move on to yes or BS. Everyone knows the rules by now, but for anybody new, I'll give it brief. Avoid the false answers. That's the name of the game. You get them, you get no points, or your points get blanked. That's it. You really do not want to get false. Round number 1, Rando round. Option A single strand of spaghetti is known as spaghetto. Option B, slavery is still legal in Mauritania. Option C, the longest attack of hiccups lasted 68 years. And as always, we'll give those listening along live a bit of time to answer and see where it goes from there. Right, someone's picked C. Any for B? No for B. Couple for A there as well. Okay, we'll find out end of the show who got the right, who got them wrong. Oh, someone else is typing. I'll wait there before moving on. What's been said there? Someone else has gone for C. Okay. Moving on to round 2. Rando part 2. Option A, it is possible to sneeze in your sleep. Option B, the Sun City Poms are the cheerleader team who cheer for the NFL team, the Arizona Wildcats. And option C, women blink twice as much as men. The time tick over for those listening along live. If you're playing along at home, just press pause, answer at your leisure. But be honest. Someone's gone for A there. You can see. B's there. A very mixed bag coming along tonight. Okay, as before, we will find out end of the show about answers. Round number 3, Rando part 3. A toque, that's Toque, is the name for a certain type of bandage for wounds. Option B, Mr. Potato Head was the first toy advertised on American TV. And option C, our eyes remain the same shape from birth until death. Someone's gone straight in there with C. Someone's confident, gone straight in there. And someone's gone in for A as well. Oh, mixed bag there. None for B again. So let's see. We will come back and let you know, end of the show, who got it right, who took a biscuit. Okay, random there from someone in the audience. We'll move on. Now, one lucky audience member gets their groan read out on the show. Yes, it's that part of the show again, guys. It is the audience groan. Today, it is the turn of Shareena K from Small Pharmacy in Sunderland. And her verbal groan is when people are inefficient, holding everything up. Now, yes, I can see why this is a pain in the ass, as it slows everything down, especially a process that depends on something being finished beforehand, allowing things to move on. No one likes a machine that is not well oiled, so to speak. Now, If you have a groan you want off your chest, you can send it in the show in a vast number of ways. You can find the Groan Zone on Discord under the Groan Zone Podcast. You can hit us up via Facebook groups under the Groan Zone Podcast as well. You can throw me a personal groan yourself to Mystery Groaner on Facebook Messenger. And lastly, you can always send an email in to thegroanzonepod@gmail.com. As for now, those are the four. There will definitely be more coming in future. But now, I have waited long enough for this. I've been waiting, and I'm quietly furious about this Zero of the Week this week. So, here we go. Zero of the Week. Now, I know we are living in the age of the super ultra offended and wokeness, but why in the name of all of the holy gods has some ultimate cretin took it upon themselves to rewrite Roald Dahl, a classic child's author I might add you from my youth, so that words such as queer or male female are taken out and replaced with things like strange and person? Did anyone ask for this? Who gets offended by a kid's book, for crying out loud? I mean, I'm not sure who wrote the rewrite, but not only did you waste your time, but you're also Zero of the Week for eternity. You really, truly are. But now I can breathe a sigh of relief because I've got that off my chest as well. That's been burning me for a week. But now, we have a new section for you guys. It might pop up now and again. It may become a regular feature. We will see. The section is called Oh Unlucky. Now, not the Zero of the Week. So, what happens now is, I'm going to add the unluckiest person of the week. Not a Zero of the Week, unluckiest of the week. In this case, my heart goes out to the bloke who ate a heart-shaped crisp from a certain brand of crisps, doing a sort of promotion there. If you found a heart-shaped crisp, you won 100 grand. He ate the crisp. Look, like I said, this crisp worth 100k. If that had been me, the 100k would have carried on me through life for a good while and would have helped me out a lot. I can imagine how this guy feels. I would have had a heart attack, literally and figuratively, if that was me. Dude, unlucky. Ouch. But that's the new section, unlucky. If you've got any people that you want to suggest for the unlucky section, again, I refer you to the contact section, which I just mentioned before. Now then, it's that time of the show where we have to go to the yes or BS answers. Here we go, guys. Have you won points or have you not? Keep in mind what you answered with. We'll find out afterwards who scored, who didn't. Round 1. If you picked option A single strand of spaghetti is known as spaghetto, is actually true. Even I was baffled by this. I was like, really? I thought it was called spaghetti? No, it turns out it's called spaghetto. That was news to me. Option B. Slavery is still legal in Mauritania. False. It was only legal until 2007, but even so, a small percentage, that's about 1 to 4%, of the population is still living as slaves. Option C. The longest attack of hiccups lasted 68 years. This is absolutely true. Can you imagine having hiccups for 68 years? I hate having them for 10 minutes. 68 years! No thanks. If anyone hit the falses, you start off with no points. If you got one right, you get 1 point. Moving on to round 2. Option A. It is possible to sneeze in your sleep. This is absolutely false. Your brain actually shuts down the activity, so you can't sneeze in your sleep. Imagine that. Option B, I bet this caught a few people out. The Sun City Poms are the cheerleader team who cheer for the NFL team, the Arizona Wildcats. Absolute libel, this is. They are a team of cheerleaders aged between 55 and 85 and are based in Phoenix, so have absolutely nothing to do with the Football League of America. If I hit you with that one, I'm really sorry. And option C, women blink twice as much as men, is absolutely true. Why? They just do. And last round, option A toque, that's TOQU, is the name for a certain type of bandage for wounds. I know someone in the audience listening live, went for option A on this. Sorry, you get no points. It's an absolute false. A toque is actually the name given to the traditional tall hat a chef wears. Option B, Mr. Potato Head was the first toy advertised on American TV. True, apparently. I couldn't find any more out about that on my little fact generator I've got. And option C, our eyes remain the same shape from birth until death. True, yet our nose and ears grow continuously, which is quite strange to me. So your eyes don't grow from when you're first born, yet your nose and ears do, which is why some people have massive ears when they're old and their nose looks huge. If you got points, let me know. And while you're at it, throw me a groan. And with that being said, the Groan Zone will be back next week. Take care all. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.